Hey, I'm Sam. Welcome to my new apartment. I hope you like my new screen here to try to make, my background a little aesthetically pleasing. So today I'll bring you through a little bedtime yoga sequence. It's a gentle flow to help you drift off to sleep with ease. So get 2 pillows, just like I have here. If you don't have 2 regular pillows, then you can grab a couch cushion or something and get into some comfy pajamas, comfy clothing, and we'll get started. So for now, take your pillows and set them to the side. We'll use them later. From here, find a comfortable seat. You can sit flat on the ground and cross your legs, or you can actually use one of those pillows to sit on if sitting cross-legged just doesn't feel good to you. Hands on your lower body somewhere. Close your eyes or gaze down at the ground. Feel your shoulders melt down the back. Feel your hips sink down into your mat. Arriving right here, right now. Your day is done. All you have to do right now is move and breathe. So soften around the eyes. Notice if you're leaning forward. Try to stack your shoulders over your hips, so that might mean you lean back half an inch. Notice and watch your breathing. Breathe in and out. Even though the breath is an automatic process, sometimes throughout the day, our breath can get really short, especially if we're a little stressed out. So instead, right now, zoom into the breath and watch the breath slowly lengthen with each round. With time, you'll be able to breathe into your belly so it rises and falls. A lot of us can walk around as chest breathers, breathing shallowly into the chest. But the more you practice yoga, the easier it'll be to breathe into the belly. Draw the palms together in front of the heart and bow the head towards your hands. Eyes gently open and reach the arms around and up overhead. Reach through your fingers, breathe in. Arms back beside you, breathe out. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, stretch your fingers wide. Exhale, arms release back beside you. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. As you exhale, clasp opposite elbows. If you can't reach your elbows, just grab a hold of your wrist. Slide your shoulders down so there's this little window for the head, and arc over towards the right side. Feel your navel hug in slightly. Inhale back through center, exhale towards the left side. Inhale, center, exhale to the right, and this time melt the right hand down to the ground. Take an easy side stretch to the right. Reach through your left fingertips. Let your head and neck relax now. So you might even nod the chin up and down. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Keep head and neck relaxed. Reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Out to the side. Left hand hovers off of the ground for neck release pose. Roll the left shoulder back as you actively reach through the left fingertips. Take an inhale, feel your ribs expand. Take an exhale, drop your chin, gaze down towards the right. Inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, relax your head just a little more. 2 more breaths. Feeling that stretch in the left side of the neck. Now, keep your head and neck as it is, and simply left fingertips down to the ground. Pause. Bring your right hand to the right cheek. Feel the weight of your 10-pound head rest into that right hand. Press the hand into the head and help the head rise back up over your spine and release. One side might feel a little different than the other. And then from there, walk your hands forward, fold over your shins. Keep your hips rooted and planted on the floor. Relax your head. Notice how your hips feel. So you might stay still, you might find a little bit of rocking side to side. Walk the upper body to the right side. As you press the palms down, be sure both hips press into the floor. So if you feel like your hips are starting to come off a little bit, you can even push the palms into the ground, allowing the hips to press down firmly. Walk your hands in, rise all the way back upright. Switch the crossing of your legs so now your other shin is in front. Reach the arms around and up. Inhale. Release the arms beside you. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, arms back beside you. Sweep the arms around and up. Inhale. Clasp opposite elbows. Exhale. Now switch the grip. So your other forearm is in front, or if you grab the wrist, just hold on to the other wrist. Shoulders slide down. Arc over towards the left side. As you inhale, rise back through center. Exhale towards the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left and take a side bend to the left. Left hand down. Right arm up and over. Keep head and neck relaxed. From here, keep head and neck as it is. Right fingertips reach up towards the ceiling and out to the side. Right hand hovers off of the ground. Roll the right shoulder head back. Reach through fingertips. Drop the chin, gaze down towards the left forearm. Take an inhale, your ribs expand. Take an exhale as you roll the right shoulder back like you're leaning against a wall. Inhale, ribs expand. Exhale, relax the head. Another breath. Keep head and neck as it is, and then just the right fingertips tap down to the ground beside you. Left hand to the side of the head. Head rests into your palm. Press hand into that palm and lift the head back over your spine. Release. Walk your hands forward and fold over the legs. So now we're stretching out the other hip. Relax the head. Stay still or rock a little right and left. Walk the upper body to the left side. Root both hips down, especially that right one down. Getting an easy little side stretch, hip stretch. Walk your hands in, rise on up. Hands behind you, feet nice and wide, probably as wide as your mat. And then windshield wiper the knees right and left. We're just sitting for a little bit, so this might feel good. And cross the legs, come onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Start to wag your hips a little side to side. And then that wagging turns into circling. Start to create nice big circles with the hips. If you need a little more space, walk your hands forward more. So you can make those circles even bigger. Steady inhales and exhales. Notice what you feel in hips and shoulders. Try to let your head relax and kind of move with this posture. In the other direction. Easy inhales. Easy exhales. Keep your hands where they are. Pause the movement. So you're in a tabletop, but your hands are further forward. The hips are right over the knees this whole time for this next movement or next posture. Walk your hands forward a little bit more and start to melt your chest and your forehead towards the ground in your puppy stretch. This feels like a lot, and if you have a block nearby, you can even use your pillows, but I think something firmer would be better. You can rest your forehead on that block as well. Close the eyes. Notice what you feel in the shoulders. Feel the tops of the feet actively press into the ground. If you're already pretty mobile, I recommend trying to draw your navel in and the ribs in, so a little bit more core and steadiness, sturdiness here, stability. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. To go deeper, bring the palms together. And then bend your elbows. Palms stay together. The middle fingers will either point up towards the ceiling, stay there, or see if you can draw your thumbs closer to the nape of the neck. Try to keep the ribs knitting in. Again, if you tend to be a little more mobile, rather than dipping the ribs towards the floor. Even in breaths, even out breaths. Release the hands down. Come back into tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Tuck your toes, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forward as you inhale. Point the toes round your spine in cat as you exhale. So you'll just move back and forth now between cat and cow pose. For those of you that also want a wrist stretch, you can flip the fingertips towards your knees as you move between these two. Linger in one of these two postures if that feels good. And then fingertips face forward. Knees nice and wide, child's pose, big toes together. Palms press down as you press the hips back. Close the eyes. Your ribs expand as you inhale. Let the forehead release into the ground as you exhale. Feel the ground under you, supporting your shins, hands, head. Shift forward, downward facing dog. Now I'm just gonna show down dog for a moment because I'm recovering from a concussion, so I can't really do inversions. But just in case you're not familiar with down dog, your hands are slightly in front of your shoulders. Tuck your toes, and then you'll lift the hips up and back. If you're new to it, then bend your knees. Rest the head between your arms. If that, doesn't feel good, just stay in your child's pose. I'm personally just gonna stay in a tabletop to take care of myself and my concussion. So if you're in your down dog, just pedal at your feet. Straighten one leg at a time. So I decided to, include that posture anyway because I want to show there are always ways to adapt, whether you're injured or not. Like in this case, maybe you just had a long day and you're like, I want to put on this video, but I want to be in a child's pose the whole time. There's a way to adapt and make it fit to the way that you're feeling and what you need, right? That's what's so cool about yoga. It really is accessible to everybody. If you're in down dog, knees to the ground. So as you come to sit, extend your right leg out in front of you, left foot to the inner thigh. The right foot is flexed the whole time. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling as you breathe in, and then come on forward as you breathe out. So be really gentle here. If you notice that you're really reaching for your toes and your shoulders are shrugging towards your ears and it's really uncomfortable, then you've gone too far. So don't worry too much about reaching your toes if it feels out of reach. Instead, let your arms sort of relax wherever they want to go. It might even be off of the leg on the mat. Feel the chest lengthen, gazing forward on the in-breath, and then just relax your head on your out-breath. Close the eyes. Tune in, zoom into your breath. Slow, steady, and deliberate. Navel in, walk the hands in, rise all the way upright. And switch sides, left leg extends forward, right foot to the inner thigh, flex your left foot. Reach your arms up, get nice and tall as you breathe in, come on forward as you breathe out. Your arms are relaxed. Lengthen the spine as you breathe in and fold as you breathe out. Relax the mouth. Walk your hands in, rise all the way up. Extend your legs and scoot towards the front of your yoga mat. Be sure your pillows are nearby, just within arm's reach, so you don't have to get back up. Reach your arms forward, nice long spine to start, and then draw the navel in and slowly come onto your back. Hug your knees in when you arrive and circle the knees. Slow, easy circles. In the other direction. Feet flat on the ground now, hip distance. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh. So you can stay right here for your hip stretch, or interlace the fingers behind your left thigh and hug the leg and shin in closer to you. So for some people, the chin juts up towards the ceiling, and we actually don't want that. We want a more neutral spine. So to remedy that, you'll either put the left foot on the floor, or you'll slide a pillow under your head so you're more supported. Close the eyes and feel into this stretch. You might stay still or find a really easy rocking right and left. Hug the right knee into the chest now. Extend the left leg out on the floor. Circle your right ankle. In both directions. Flex the right foot and drag the right knee all the way over to the left. Take a twist. Right arm on the ground, and left hand comes to that right hip, that top hip, and gently press and stroke the left hand down the hip, the thigh to the knee. Pause. Choose which way you'd like your head and neck to turn now. So for a gentler variation, you'll look left. Otherwise, you can look to the right for a deeper stretch in the neck. Soften your shoulders. Right knee back through center. Extend your right leg next to your left and just take a moment and notice, is there a difference between one side and the other side? Full breath in through your nose, full sigh out of the mouth. Right foot flat on the floor, cross your left ankle over that right thigh. Hug the right thigh in closer to you. Move it around. Right, left. Relax the mouth. Hug the left knee into the chest, extend your right leg long on the floor. As you hug the knee and close circle your ankle. In the other direction. Flex your left foot and bring the left knee all the way over to the right side. Take a twist. Left arm relaxes on the floor. Bring your right hand to that top hip and gently stroke the hand down the hip, the thigh to the knee, pressing the knee towards the floor. It doesn't have to reach. Choose which way you'd like your head to look, right, left, or neutral. Left knee back through center. Extend the left leg next to the right. Pause and notice. Right leg, left leg. So now grab a hold of your 2 pillows. Take your time to get up. No rush. And as you hold the first pillow, so these pillows are just going to go under our knees for Shavasana. So a laying down meditation. Place one pillow towards the bottom third of the mat. And then the other pillow right on top of it, or you can use a second pillow under your head. So take a little time, get nice and comfortable. You might even move to the bed, honestly, at this point. And you can also place the pillows under your knees in your bed. Wiggle around. Oh, my feet are right against my radiators. They're nice and warm. Palms face up. Close the eyes. Allow your body to sink into the ground now. I'll take you through a body scan. When I mention a part of the body, decide if you'd like to relax that part or simply bring your awareness there. Begin at the crown of your head. Notice the crown of the head. Forehead. Smooth the forehead. Space between the eyebrows, unfurrow the brow. Notice temples. Eyelids, upper eyelid, lower eyelid. Notice eyes resting in the socket. Notice cheeks. Right cheek, left cheek. Nose, right nostril, left nostril. Notice upper lip, lower lip. Notice where the lips touch. Upper teeth and gums, lower teeth and gums. Whole mouth as one entity. Notice right ear, left ear. Both ears hearing and receiving sound, listening. Notice the whole head, back of head, back of neck, sides of neck, throat, right shoulder, right arm, wrist, palm and fingers. Notice collarbones, left shoulder, left arm, wrist, palm, fingers. Notice the heart space, center of the chest, solar plexus, side ribs, back ribs, upper back, mid back, low back. Notice belly, softly buoying up and down as you breathe. Pelvis, heavy and sinking. Notice right hip, upper leg,
knee, lower leg, ankle, top of foot, sole of foot, and toes. Notice hips, left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of foot, sole of foot, toes. Notice the whole body, front body, back body releasing into the ground, settling further into this relaxation. Allow the inhale to bring you peace, tranquility. With each exhale, settle a little further into this relaxation, release tension. At this point in practice, choose to pause the video and stay here as long as you'd like, maybe even drifting to sleep. Otherwise, start to deepen the breath. Take longer inhales and exhales. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel to look out for new content. By you liking and subscribing, it lets me know that you do like the content I'm pumping out. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and may you have a beautiful rest of your evening. Namaste.